Hi friends, welcome to Vlogmas Day 16. It's flying by. So today we have for snacks, Buffalo Blue Blaze sticks. And they are sesame. These are delicious. One more. They taste like wings, like Frank's red sauce or hot sauce, Frank's wing sauce, whatever that's called. It is just a little bit warm, pleasantly warm. Oh, Chloe just flew in. Good morning. She just got up. Today's story is Santa's Snow Globe. You see it? Everyone in the North Pole had finished work for Christmas except for Santa. Mrs. Claus sipped hot cocoa as the elves sledded down snowy hills. Ho, 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 called Santa, who was excited to start his deliveries. Santa carried one last present to the sleigh as the reindeer munched on crunchy carrots. Suddenly, he tripped and dropped the heavy gift on his big toe. Ow, cried Santa, clutching his sore foot and hopping around in the snow. Santa tried everything he could think of to make his toe stop hurting. First, he put a bag of frozen peas on it. Then he dipped it in the icy lake. Maybe if I put on Mrs. Claus' special fluffy slippers, hoped Santa, my toe won't hurt so much. But it was no use. It didn't feel any better. There's only one thing to do, said Mrs. Claus. We'll have to call Elf Doctor. Suddenly, he appeared with a twinkle and a flash. I'm afraid you must rest your foot tonight, said the Elf Doctor, peering at Santa's big red toe and shaking his head. Do not leave the North Pole. I've already fixed my hair, thank you though. Maybe I can go and deliver all the presents instead, thought Mrs. Claus. So she jumped into the sleigh and whistled to some of the elves for help. She pulled on the reins, but to her surprise, the reindeer didn't move. Meanwhile, Santa called his friend, the magic Christmas fairy. How will the presents be delivered now that I can't do it? He asked her. Just then, Christmas fairy appeared with a special gift and said, Here, this snow globe is magical. It will help you save Christmas. I brought the little snow globe I bought yesterday. It has a little gingerbread man in it. Isn't it cute? Do you want to see this? Not so much? Okay. At that moment, Mrs. Claus burst in. We tried to deliver the presents for you ourselves, she cried, but the reindeer wouldn't take off. Thank you, said Santa, chuckling, but the reindeer need their magical flying dust. Then he gave her a special key to unlock the stockpile of dust. Santa began telling them everything they would need to do his work for him. Here, take these headsets so we can talk to each other, said Santa, but I need you to really be able to help. Then Santa remembered the magical snow globe. He shook it off and saw the sleigh inside. This page is dark blue. I gotta get some light here. So Mrs. Claus sprinkled the reindeer with magical dust, and they took off in the sky. Sure enough, when Santa shook the snow globe, he saw the sleigh flying above him. Where do we go first, Santa? Asked Mrs. Claus, speaking into her headset. He told her the special navigation code, and they sped off on their way. They hadn't gone far, but when the reindeer began to feel grumpy, Uh-oh, said Merry Elf. Santa, what should we do? Santa spoke over the headset. Always keep a secret stash of crunchy apples in the sleigh to cheer them up, he said. Santa watched them in the globe and before long began to worry. It was time for them to land the sleigh for the first time. Mrs. Claus had never driven the sleigh before, let alone landed on a roof. "Okay, you'll have to talk me through it," she said, feeling nervous. Santa guided Mrs. Claus step by step using the magical globe. "Left a bit, right a bit. Now pull up on the reins," he called. With a skid and a bump, Mrs. Claus landed the sleigh safely. With a skid and a bump, Mrs. Claus landed the sleigh safely on the roof. "Ouch," said Glitter Elf, falling and landing on her bottom. Inside the house, the elves felt puzzled. "Which presents do we deliver?" they asked. Santa looked in the globe and read from his list. "Next," he told Sparkle Elf, "some special magic words so they wouldn't wake the sleeping dog." Santa helped Mrs. Claus and the elves deliver presents all night long until, soon, they could do it all on their own. He saw them travel the whole world inside the snow globe. In fact, Santa thought they'd all done such a good job of saving Christmas, he wanted to do something special to thank them. With a little help from the Christmas fairy, he opened the window and called to his North Pole friends. Look at his little crutch. It's like a candy cane. The Christmas fairy got straight to work, and with a swish of her magic wand, the whole of North Pole was decorated for a special party. She even made a glittering ice rink for everyone to skate on. "Perfect," she said, with a twinkling smile. Jolly Elf helped Freezy Snowman and Fluffy Bunny use the elves' workshop to make some last-minute thank you gifts. Santa even hobbled to the kitchen and tried to bake some special treats for them. But he burned every last one. "Oh dear," he said. When Mrs. Claus and the elves arrived back at the North Pole, the snowmen, elves, and bunnies all shouted, "Surprise!" Everyone joined the party, whizzing and twirling on the ice. But Santa was the most excited of all to see Mrs. Claus and the elves. "Thank you for delivering the presents for me," he said, seeing the happy children in the snow globe on Christmas morning. "We couldn't have done it without you," said Mrs. Claus, "and a little bit of Christmas magic, of course." Thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me today. Please come back. Bye.